Okay. All right, so welcome to our third mechanical team meeting. I hope you guys are doing pretty well. Midterms are coming up, and I know those are pretty important. And like, I don't know, it's like a juggle between club stuff and midterms. So I think a lot of people are doing their midterms right now, is what I'm kind of assuming. So um, this this week's meeting is not really going to be too long. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So some updates. I kind of renamed and opened up some more sub teams. I think this is like a really good, uh, like this encompasses the whole entire ME team and what uh, every ME team is going to do from now on, pretty much. So this is like 7 different sub teams. So we have the camera stabilization, which will focus on the camera mount and vibrations. We have the weatherproofing team, which I think sounds a lot cooler than acrylic covering. Um, they're basically doing acrylic covering and IP rating, um, which is like kind of similar to your phones. So I think all smartphones are IP rated. This is kind of dependent on how small of a gap like dirt can go in or something like that. Solid modeling. So this is pretty much the electronics placement team or the uh, electronics compartment team. And so they're going to do all the wiring placement and also do thermal management after they're done. Um, so this team kind of works with the EE team a lot. Um, yeah. And then frame analysis. So this team does free body diagrams on each T slot and simulations. And that's their main focus. Um, bolt joint analysis. So this is pretty cool. This is more into bolt theory, preload, clamp load, and a lot of mathematical modeling, which you can do on MATLAB. And then I guess the 2 empty subteams. I just opened up the vehicle dynamics subteam. So last semester we did a lot of, um, well, I guess we did some mathematical modeling. Um, so we have something done for this team already, but I think we can go more in depth on like getting the torque of the motor or something like that. And yeah, this team deals with the dynamics of the vehicle, so and encompasses free body diagrams as well, and also like other forces such as um, rolling friction, uh, drag force, stuff like that. And then mobility, which is it's essentially differential drive, which is us sitting there this whole time, and also turning radius. Um, and yeah, so yeah, this is just a heads up. So if anyone wants to kind of join the other 2 teams that aren't vacated yet, let me know, and then we'll get started with those. But I think for now, um, you guys are still doing pretty good on your guys' sub teams. Okay. So I think since there's only 2 teams here today, we'll just get updates from you guys, and then maybe I can help you guys after the meeting. Does anyone have any questions? All right. So let's move on. So camera stabilization team. What's your guys' update? How you guys doing?
Well, we have a bunch of prototypes ready to be printed,
Yeah,
and that's it.
it's okay. So it's you and I think Nelson, right? Had
Yep.
a model ready. So I was planning for
Yeah.
you guys to actually both 3D print your models. So Nelson has his own 3D printer. I don't know if he has filament though, but I know you have yours, and then you can already go ahead and start printing yours out.
Uh huh.
Um,
Yep.
and then I guess we can go from there. ODL already created the gimbal, so I think after this, we should go ahead and do some research and figure out what we can do next. Uh, Questions? Okay. Wait. Actually, hold on. Let me see this here. Okay, never mind. Okay. Uh, Weatherproofing team. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good so far. We finished doing all the parts, but we're just making sure if it fits.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys already have, I guess, the whole chassis covered.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then I'll help you double check that after this meeting, and yeah, and then we can go on from there. I have some other tasks for you guys, and then we'll get that done. Uh, I guess this week.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, I guess moving on to everyone else who's not here. Well, I met up with this team last week. I'm not sure if they're ready yet, but I know Nelson's working on it, and Eric has been trying to practice on SolidWorks, uh, and he has work today, so I know he's kind of busy. Um, oh yeah, and they're also doing thermal management, which is kind of related to um, all the circuits. There's like heat generation, and we don't want it to, I guess, get too hot because then stuff can malfunction. So there's going to be a lot of thermo with this team, and Jovan said that he was also going to do some thermal management. So this team and the EE team are actually going to work on that together. Once we got all the electronics and the electronics compartment is done. So there's that. Frame analysis team. So I basically told them to create a free body diagram of some of the T slots that are going to be load bearing. And I actually found a website which is pretty helpful in creating these shear moment diagrams. And I was going to show them today, and also some simulation that they're going to do. I'm not sure if they're done today, but yeah, that was their task. And about preload, so we figured out some parameters. We got the material, TPI, and the finish, and essentially from these things you can get a lot of characteristics from those, and we're hoping to type that up in MATLAB, and then um, we can change some parameters around, and then we can get different calculations if we need to. And that's pretty much it. Does anyone have any questions? Otherwise, I guess we can go ahead and get started on meeting. Actually, quick question. How do you guys feel about the format?
What do you mean by the format?
So basically, it's just kind of right now. I'm having you guys update whenever we meet together, and then we kind of meet. Well, I meet with each team for 20 minutes after the meeting, and yeah, I just kind of want to get your guys' feedback on if it's. Uh, I want to say it's if it's okay, I guess. I don't know. Because usually, I think throughout the week, it's kind of hard to meet up because everyone has different schedules. But on Saturdays, usually people are kind of free.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Maybe a little later than this one.
A little. Wait, what do you mean?
I think 4 is a little too early.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm kind of free all day on Saturday. So, yeah. So, Eric, I know you just joined. We just kind of went through each team, but I'll be meeting with each team again, and then we'll kind of go from there. So,
Sounds good.
does anyone want to meet up first? If anyone's busy, like later today, you can meet up first. Um, if not, then I guess I'll just choose randomly. Stephanie. Okay, cool. So weatherproofing will be meeting up after the meeting. Does anyone want to go next? Eric, I know you have work.
Actually, today we're on. Today's actually a good time. I got today off, so no rush. Whenever.
Oh, okay, cool. I guess I don't know. Anyone can go next, honestly. I guess play rock paper scissors. Or you know what? Choose a number between 1 and 10. Anyone? 7.
Damn.
Dang. You actually. Okay. Eric's going next because he chose my number. All right. So
This number.
yeah, that's lucky 7, dude. And then camera team, I'll be meeting up with you next. Okay. All right. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for today's meeting. Yeah, if anyone doesn't have any questions, then we can go ahead and start meeting with each sub team. And so we're gonna be meet up on Zoom, same Zoom link, and then I'll be sending some messages on your guys' chat, like, oh, I guess it's time to meet up or something like that, and then you guys can join the same link. Sound good?
Gotcha, boss.
Sounds
All
good.
right. Yeah, sounds good. All right, cool.